Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back with another video today. This week I'm going to be following the keto diet. For anyone that doesn't know, the keto diet involves me eating a very minimal amount of carbs throughout the week, so that will require me to be eating higher fatty foods and foods higher in protein also. The main foods that I won't be able to eat this week would be things such as breads, pasta, rices, milks, things also high in sugar. So I'm gonna have to really watch out for it this week. As well, I'm doing this in case any of you are interested in trying it at all. So you can get a view of what it would be like, as I'll give you a review throughout the week of how I'm finding it or whatever, and seeing how I get on. So without further ado, we'll get into the first meal of the day. So the first thing I'm going to have today is this protein cookie, as it's saying, high protein and low sugar. I'm going to just have this now. Let's see, it's on the back. I'm just going to have this now as I need to go out to the shops and get some food. As well as I'm just going to have some water to keep me going until I can actually make the first meal of the day. So for ages now, I've been trying to find the green monsters and I've finally got one. So I'll give it a taste test. That's actually really nice, just like a green apple type of thing, and as well as that, it's zero sugar, so I'll definitely be having a good few of these throughout the next week or so while doing this diet anyway. Okay, so these are the main things I got in the shop today, which I'll be eating for next week. So as you can see, very low carbs, definitely higher fat and definitely high in protein meals. So yeah, these will be the main things that I'll be eating during the week, and anything else that I didn't buy I already have in the house. Okay, so for breakfast today, we're going to have some eggs with tortillas wrapped in it. And then we'll have some bacon on it, and we'll see how that goes in with some caffeine also. Okay, so the first meal here, we're going to have an omelette with bacon in it. I saw this online, so I'm going to try this. I'm going to just put a tortilla wrap on top of it, and we'll see how it turns out. People were saying that this is a good way for the keto, so I'm just going to set that on top there, and then I'll flip it over. Okay, so this is more or less the end product that we have here. So we'll take it out, and we'll see what it looks like. So this is what the inside of it looks like. You can see a bit of bacon, and also we'll try it here and we'll see what it tastes like. Okay, so dinner this evening is going to be some chicken wrapped in bacon with some asparagus. Yeah, we're just going to boil some of the asparagus and fry the chicken with a bit of bacon onto it, just to kind of like lock all the flavour into it, and then I'll stick it in probably the oven for about 20-25 minutes. So started day 2 today of keto diet. I've got 2 fried eggs, 2 bits of bacon, and 3 sausages as well. To be fair, from the first day or so, I don't actually feel too bad with having a limited amount of carbs, which is a good thing, but I'm kind of wanting to see how we'll do later on in the week, you know, as we get further into that. So we'll see how it turns out anyway, but at the moment carbs don't seem to be too much of a problem. Welcome to day 3 of the keto diet. Today I've made myself omelette with some spinach and bacon in it here with some red sauce on the top, so I'm going to try that, and yeah, I'll get that in as the first meal of the day. I've also got a white monster today for a bit of the caffeine. Okay, so I'm going to start the home workout now. I'm going to keep it short and simple today. But if you are interested in looking at one of my full home workouts, it'll be one of my previous videos if you want to check them out. They're like full of exercises to do in house with and without equipment. But anyway, we'll get straight into the workout here, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe if you're enjoying the So today's post-workout meal is going to be yogurt with a scoop of protein and some berries in it, and I'll show you the final outlook then. And here's the finished product. So I'm going to eat this now as I'm really hungry. I'll be back soon then to make. Okay, so here's the meal then. It's chicken wraps with avocado, mayonnaise, tomatoes, and lettuce. So I'm just going to try it here. I've actually never tried avocado before, so I'll tell you what I think of it. It's not bad. Yeah. For me personally, I'd maybe give it like 6.5 out of 10. I can't really taste it too much of the lettuce, so I guess that's kind of a good thing. But again, then again, I'm getting in healthy fats, which is the most important thing. Okay, this is day 4 today of the keto diet. The main ingredients here, as you can see, is we've got some Alpro unsweetened almond milk. Got Canderel, which is a sweetener for the pancakes. There's less than a gram of carbohydrate per serving. Some almond flour to make the pancakes fluffy in a sense. I got this stuff, as you can see, from Holland and Barrett, but it was actually really dear. It was $8.50 for this bag here. So yeah. Next we got some olive oil to add in because it didn't have any avocado oil, and then we've got 2 eggs also. Okay, so the flip of the first pancake didn't go too well, so hopefully this one will end up going a bit better, I hope. Wee bit too much cooked, but that's decent enough. Okay, so on to the dinner for this evening. It's some pork chop with some vegetables and a bit of mayonnaise on the side. As you can see here, I haven't had too much protein today, so I think for the rest of the evening I'm going to try and focus on getting more protein, and I'll probably have like a protein shake and maybe a yogurt or something as well. Today is the penultimate day of the keto diet. For the breakfast this morning I have some strawberry yogurt which is oaken, and it is mixed with a scoop of vanilla protein. So I'm going to eat this now, and then I'm going to head up to the butcher's here and get some bits of steak then to have in like a wrap slice kebab type thing tonight. Okay, so I'm now on to dinner for this evening, and I've got 2 like wraps here with steak pieces, some lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise in them. For my lunch earlier on, I forgot to record it, but in that I had some vegetable soup. Well, it was actually really nice, but obviously I couldn't have any bread or anything with it, so that was kind of like the one downside. Looking forward to maybe having it. But yeah, vegetable soup was really nice, so I might have another pot of that maybe tomorrow at some point again. Other than that, that's basically the meals for now. And along with my dinner, I'm going to have a Monster tonight because I haven't had one yet, and I'm feeling a wee bit tired today, so I'm going to drink this then. As a bit of a snack, I've taken some of these turkey sausages with some, I think, sage onion in them, I think it is. And I had some red sauce then as a bit of a snack. Yeah, I'm gonna soon get on to making my dinner. Okay, so dinner tonight is the leftover steak pieces from last night. I've actually ran out of lettuce now, so it doesn't look the most appealing anyway, but yeah, having 2 of these now, and then I'll probably have a wee protein shake to drink with it. Okay, so this is the last wee bit of the video, and I just want to talk about like how I felt this week. The main things I noticed from this week is that I was eating a lot later in the day because of intermittent fasting, and from that I wasn't as hungry, and I felt very full after my meals as well. So the main thing that I was focusing on was following intermittent fasting, and in doing so it meant that I was pushing off my first meal later in the day, which then meant that a shorter like window or time frame in which I was eating my meals, so therefore it kept me fuller for longer. If I was going to say, if you were to follow the keto diet, it would definitely be something to follow. As a result, it will help with suppressing hunger for long periods of time. I also find drinking the caffeine also gave me that boost of energy that I needed as well,
which was quite helpful because I wasn't getting that from the carbs that I normally would have if I was doing my normal diet. I'm doing this diet as well. I also found that I was drinking about 3.5 liters of water a day. This is probably because of the fat content being much higher, therefore meaning that there was going to be more salt and sodium in my diet, and as a result I was going to be a lot thirstier. And I definitely noticed that this week, because I would have been drinking probably about a liter to liter and a half more than I would normally. So yeah, one of the main things in the keto diet would definitely be that you're going to be drinking more water then. So if you are thinking of doing it, I would definitely take into account, if you don't like water, then you're going to need to find other liquids that you do like, whether that be like flavouring the water or something. So overall, would I be able to follow the diet then for a sustained period of time? Yes, it's very easy to follow, providing that you make your meals in advance. I found that if I didn't make my meals, I was a bit more demotivated to make them, and as a result I would then maybe slip into old habits. That would be something that I would severely uh, urge you to, be careful of, is to maybe plan a couple of meals in advance in the morning when you're making your first meal, so that you can then just go to eating the meals. The second thing I would say about the diet as well is that because it suppresses the hunger, it is a good way to lose weight if you're looking to lose weight short term, but definitely not long term, because you definitely need carbs in your diet. And if you're really looking to diet down hard, then you're going to have to then find some way, which is probably going to be increasing your cardio or something, if you don't have carbs to then start using. The main thing though that I would say, this diet is extremely expensive. This week alone I think I spent £40 on food altogether, and that was just because of the type of foods I was buying, like the almond flour and things. Like, as you saw, it was like £8.50 for such a small bag. So there's definitely things that I would say that need to be, looked out for if you're going to follow this diet, as well as if you need to be making sure that you're eating all the food, because if you're not eating some of it and it goes to waste, then you're going to be losing a good bit of money. So yes, that's my overall view of the keto diet. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you quite soon. So anyway, until next time, goodbye.